Oh, here he goes. Weaving in and out of traffic. That's it. Coming to an intersection. Wrong side of the road. He must have heavy traffic up ahead of him. Goes on the wrong side of traffic. Look at that. Oh, man. Dodging cars left and right. Unbelievable. Right through traffic. Coming the eastbound on the westbound lanes of Lincoln. Red light. Crosses right through the red light. Cars having to slam on the brakes. Look at that car right there. Almost getting tagged by the police officers that are chasing the vehicle. Here comes Orangethorpe, a heavy intersection. Wrong side of the road. Oh, he's got a head on almost with that vehicle. Had to stop, slam on the brakes, just missing that vehicle. That poor person turning there, not knowing what was coming. Good thing they had good reflexes, because that would have been a head-on collision right there. Eastbound. Look at that. Oh, he's cutting the corner right there. Almost hit that van. Wow, close call. Red light. Here he goes right through it. Oh, he's got... Wow, look at that. Unbelievable southbound turn. It is sparking. He's got flat tires on the driver's side at least. Come across the wrong side of the road. Slowing down. He's jumping out. He jumped out. The car is continuing. Oh, it just crashed into that vehicle on the corner or at the intersection. He's running now eastbound. Lincoln, eastbound Lincoln through Mag. Now, again, this was supposed to be someone that had a gun. Suspect with, we don't know if he has the gun on him, but he did. The report was that he had a gun in the vehicle. He's running on the sidewalk. Here comes the officers. Continuing on the sidewalk, eastbound. Officer in foot patrol. Oh, he's turning, pointing back at officers. This is not a good situation for that suspect. Now hands are up. It looks like they might be using a taser on him. And they're going to try to tackle him. Oh, officers having to move away from him. And now it's a fight. Oh, this is terrible. This is officers fighting with the suspect. They're going to use that taser on him, take him down. It looks like they just did right there. It appears that the suspect's on the grass. There he is, down on the ground. We can hold here. Prone down on the ground. Now they're going to approach him and put him in cuffs. They use that less than lethal taser on him to subdue him. Got a canine unit right there at the ready in case he resists even further. Got a tree coming in. And there he goes, moving in on the suspect, taking him into custody.
Going to move on, and it just happened this way tonight. As you just watched, chases like this are totally unpredictable. They're highly dangerous, and they really put everyone who's on the road at risk. Tonight, we're going to get to the bottom of what is fueling this crime and whether these pursuits are actually on the increase. What we uncovered, you'll see for the first time as we take you on the chase from above.
This is a deadly weapon right here.
Police pursuits through neighborhood parks.
This is unbelievable.
Vehicle pursuits that become foot pursuits.
This is it. He's bailing, foot bail.
That become rooftop pursuits.
Up on top of a rooftop.
Drivers who are armed.
Throw the gun out the window.
He just crashed.
And drivers barely old enough to drive. Nearly 1,200 police pursuits across Los Angeles County alone in 2014. That's more than 3 chases each and every day.
A lot of them do seem to be a little more brazen, a little more callous.
LAPD reveals to NBC4 that this could be the busiest pursuit year in nearly a decade, potentially the highest number since their pursuit policy changed in 2003.
We don't chase people for minor infractions. We only chase people that have committed serious crimes.
The most recent numbers from January through May of this year show LAPD officers involved in 235 chases. That's a 43% jump over last year.
Across America and here in Los Angeles, certainly, we're seeing a lot of people with disrespect for law, disrespect for law enforcement.
Commander Smith says this antagonistic attitude could be fueling the desire to run.
What is more blatantly defiant towards law enforcement than not stopping when there's a police car with a red light and siren?
More chases could mean more crashes. We studied 10 years of data and found that countywide, 32% of all pursuits end in a crash.
And we, of course, analyzed to see if the pursuit should have occurred.
Sergeant Troy Abordo supervises LAPD's Pursuit Review Unit and knows the intensity of a chase.
Your mind is really racing with a lot going on, and it's actually a very difficult job.
Officers on the street rely on a secret weapon in the sky.
It's a godsend when the airship's overhead.
At almost any hour of the day or night, there are 2 LAPD choppers working Astro Patrol.
And now, for the first time, we're going to go flying with them.
Air 18 will be there in about 10 seconds.
From this unique vantage point, they can direct the officers on the ground, and their number one concern is the hundreds, if not thousands, of people who are unknowingly caught right in the middle of it.
Yeah, go ahead for Air 18.
So that's one of our big advantages, is just being able to see or think a couple steps ahead without being directly involved on the ground.
Sergeant Jaime Marin and his crew feel the increase in pursuits.
Ever since Prop 47's taken into place, we've seen crime climbing. We really have.
Studies are underway to see if there's a link between the increase in crime and Proposition 47, which released hundreds of nonviolent offenders from jail at the end of last year.
That suspect is trying to get away. He has no regard for law.
But most of them don't get away.
You ever lose the driver? Very rare. Once we get overhead, it's very rare that they can get away.
LAPD makes arrests more than 80% of the time.
Most crooks that are fleeing police know that once that helicopter is up above, there's no escape.
You look like you enjoyed that.
I have to admit, it was quite exciting. It was actually 5 flights combined into one there.
What's interesting is, without the airship, they wouldn't have caught the driver tonight.
That's right.
So what is the number one reason people run?
Car theft. Easy. Car theft. Somebody stealing a car is the number one reason. You know, here at NBC4, we have made a commitment, like you saw tonight, to our viewers. We always follow up on every chase that you see covered here. And right now in the NBCLA app, you can go to Car Chase, the tab that we've put up there, and there you can watch raw video from the many flights, as I say, we had with LAPD officers, including interviews that you didn't see tonight, and much more in-depth information like how often these pursuits actually end in a crash.